well, during this vacation, he's actually not up to all that much. He's more of a sticks back and watches the rooms kind of lad.
Mm-hmm.
But, he's normally like that. He doesn't do a lot of partaking. The only real big thing that Franklin kind of done, he could have gone, pardon me, to go see it in person, but he knows this is a shady planet. He ain't going anywhere alone.
Mm. Where was he thinking about going? Watching some racing?
Yeah, but rather than like actual racing, like a more small-scaled RC sort of stuff.
Ooh.
But the other reason why, he didn't want to go see that in person is because, like, you can get so many more camera angles watching it rather than like seeing it live.
That's true, because you see it in front of you, like,
It's
especially
just
with, I'd
zoom.
imagine they'd have even faster with the in game stuff, right?
Yeah, so he's just like, goes to the thing, zoom, doesn't even see it. What's the
Wa-
point of this?
Watches the screens.
I'm watching the screen anyways. Might as well do this at home or comfy.
Uh huh. You sit
Yeah,
down with
so
a bowl of popcorn.
so stuff like that is what entertains him.
Okay. Um. Well, I suppose we could roll into the Lorne Franklin thing since that seems to be a good place to start.
Okay.
Um, I was trying to figure out what her trajectory is after getting back. Um, because she has to switch out of her outfit because it is very scant. As fun as it is to wear. Although, to be fair, it's probably not much more scant than what she sometimes wears, anyways, because usually she roams around in like a crop top and shorts.
Booty shorts.
Booty shorts. Um, so
Lauren's
she'll.
booty shorts, very short, but
Right.
no ass.
Right, exactly.
It's like a toothpick with legs.
I mean, she's got a little bit of a booty. She's got dancer booty, which is pretty good booty, I think. Got some muscle there. It's not like ram nega ass, apparently.
Ram's a himbo through and through.
He is super himbo.
Except he's very aggressive, so I think that makes him a jock.
Yes, yes.
Because he's not a nice boy.
He's a neutral boy. I know he says he's not a nice boy, but he can do nice things.
He can do nice things.
It's all seems to be based on who's around him, so trying to be good influence here, right? Okay, so um thinking because there's also the issue, quote unquote. It's not an issue because Lauren's got a gift to give, but I got to figure out when she gives that. I know, gasp. And I'm not sure if she'll be giving it during the vacation or when they're back on the run. See, because I don't know if she's able to quietly stow it away in the room without anyone noticing, anyways. Because it's a secret. Well,
Yeah. And
to
unfortunately,
half the crew.
the ventilation stuff here is like regular ventilation, not,
Lorne
space
ventilation.
ventilation,
Yeah.
which dubs as maintenance shafts. Here it's
Mm-hmm.
just like an actual maintenance duct. Sticks arm in. I'm so sad.
Right. I mean, she could probably store stuff pretty far back in there because she got long arms, but she ain't going in there. Sad.
But I just imagine the sad Lauren just like elbow, sorry, her entire arm up to her shoulder inside the vent,
Yeah,
looking longingly at the camera with an expression of, why can't I fit?
exactly.
Who
So,
did
if
this?
I fits, I sits. I don't fits. Sad. Um. Also, side note, does she have her mouse with her then, since the Rossi is out of their
E.
grasp for a couple weeks?
E.
Okay, she's got a cute little cage with her mousey in it then, in their room, and she has apologized to everyone if the mouse has kept anyone awake because it probably uses the wheel at night. Yep. Exactly. Dude, I used to have a hamster and he would run on that wheel at night, every night. You get used to
Yeah.
it.
And then there's silence.
Yeah.
And a person who was like, I can finally get back to sleeping.
Yep. Squeak, 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 squeak.
It's just Hash.
It's just Hash that has an
It's just,
issue.
it's just Hash. Like everyone else, falls asleep before that point, but Hash is on like the weird Hash schedule. So it's just like, I can finally go to sleep.
Squeak, 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 squeak.
And it only starts right when he's about to drift off.
Yes. It's like the mouse has a vendetta against Hash.
Hash did say, just just kill the rats, okay? What about the mice? They're rats too.
No.
The
Holds
mouse
mouse.
remembered these words.
Mouse remembers. What
The
is it?
mouse didn't like that.
Yeah, exactly. Mouse will remember that. Mouse disapproves. Um, so yeah, Cage is probably tucked away in a corner then of whatever room she's in. Because you said there's two rooms plus a
Uh, yeah.
third.
Yeah, there's two rooms plus the third, which is used for schmexy times or quiet times.
Yeah. So room one is probably currently occupied by Tea Time,
Yep. The tea time brigade.
the Tea Time Brigade. So, um, Lorne will be going to room number two, which I presume a Franklin is just vibing in then.
Franklin's vibing. He was probably invited to tea time, but he was like, no, thank you.
No,
No.
man.
And then Sammy was like, I know how to be really good. I'll accept the tea, but I'm not good at parties.
Uh-huh.
With the entire thing of like, maybe I can get out of this, and he was able to get out of it.
Dang.
But it's all right. Hash and Trent, they participated.
They're doing their duty.
Their due diligence.
Where's Melf right now? Is he out?
Melv, Melv is definitely out and about.
Oh,
What he's doing, no one really knows.
that's a tone. I'm gonna have to poke into that. Trying to account for other people. We know Six has disappeared, but Six is
It's
always disappearing, right?
Yeah,
Does she
that's
come
what she
back to
does.
sleep and then just disappears again, or we just don't know where she is?
You just don't know where she went. You all got here. Six looked to Melv and basically said, "I'm going now," and she just walked away. Which isn't uncommon. Like the only time she's not able to really do is when y'all go to isolated places
Uh huh.
where it's just y'all and then nothing for everywhere, and then that's the only time where you see Six.
And she's just stuck with us.
Yeah, but even then, sometimes she just goes off in the wilderness and comes back.
Nice. You know, one day Lauren is gonna ask her what she's up to, just out of curiosity.
I'm not sure you'll enjoy the answer.
Oh,
Yep.
still gonna ask.
Eh,
Curiosity.
Yep.
Okay, let me find a song here real quick.
Songo.
Yeah, a songo.
My goodness.
Yeah. Who else do we need to account for? So we got Melv, who's probably floating around. Half of all the rest of the PC crew is at Gamble Sans Black, who is also tea time.
Yep.
Wyatt is tea time, right?
Yep.
And then Zai.
Zai is also not present at the moment. So
Oh,
it might be possible that Zai went out somewhere with Mel,
okay.
or they went different areas, which is like,
Him in what way?
well, people aren't supposed to be going out by themselves.
Like as in naughty going out on their own.
Yeah.
I mean, Lauren is technically doing that by returning to hotel because she's moving on her own. Although she's fairly confident that her physique will keep people from really bothering her. Plus, it's just a taxi ride or the equivalent of a
Yeah,
taxi ride.
yeah.
Um, because she's not spending time anywhere else.
E.
She knows to be safe. I think that's pretty much just the crew, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
And we know that, fuck, what's his name? Our trash man, our
Harkin.
Harkin. Harkin's doing a Harkin stuff.
Yep, Harkin's doing Harkin stuff.
Is this before or after the Mindy Brigade?
This is after the Mindy Brigade.
Is Mindy Brigade staying in their own room?
Yes.
Okay. Lorne may have to talk to Mindy Brigade when she discovers there is Mindy Brigade. Do we
Hmm.
know about Mindy Brigade yet?
I don't know. Like that is a question for Raph.
Okay.
I my gut instinct says yes, but I don't know for sure.
Right, right. I'll poke Wrath later about that. Okay, I found a song, so I'm just gonna pull it up.
Alrighty.
So I have a vague idea of topics, so we can work with that. And hopefully it won't be too dwindling, dawdling, boring for you.
Yes.
There we go. Ciao. Q and force it to repeat.
Yep, you gotta type in the
Yep, I got it.
button Q and then press the little button.
Yep. Okay, so this is, gosh, it was in the late at night that they started pretty much, so
Yeah.
it's not quite the ass crack of dawn, because that would have been if she stayed a little later. So this is about, what do you think, 1-ish, 2-ish?
Probably one-ish or two-ish.
Okay, so she makes her way back to the hotel. And
Okay.
presuming she doesn't encounter any issues, meanders her way upward up the
Yep,
stairs.
it's got a hotel in a nicer area. Recommendations from Mindy. So there's no problems, there's no vagrants waiting about. There's corporate security outside, keeping the streets nice and clean, because, there is no police here so
Mm-hmm.
much, so as just different security firms doing their jobs.
Okay.
But
So
yeah,
she gets in there, and I presume it is a big fucking, like, this is all very vertical, so there's no chance
oh
of
yeah,
stairs there, otherwise she's gonna wind herself and not be able to move for a week.
there is thankfully elevators.
So
Many
elevator get.
elevators. Elevator. You got the outside glass elevator.
Ooh,
Ooh. Or
ooh.
you got the regular, elevator. That's more convenient to get to.
Outside. Want to see.
All right. So you wander your way over around. You find your way to like the elevators of the outside section.
Mm-hmm.
Go up in those
Mm-hmm.
as it goes up, 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 and hello, and you're able to get a fairly nice view of the city as it goes up. The most notable thing is that this elevator does move a bit slowly. Not only is it out of the way,
Mm-hmm.
it also moves slower.
Oh,
This is very
jeez.
much the elevator that you go on, literally just for review.
Yep. And that's what she's doing. For the view.
Yeah.
Where's their rooms? Is it um, middle or top? I kind of imagine they're not near the bottom.
Yeah, no, you're higher up, as Mindy recommended to be above the smog line.
Oh, they're smog line, of course.
Oh yeah, the
Oh,
smog
yeah.
line. Yeah, Yeah, there's a point when the elevator, also hello Kareem, where you go up through the smog line. You're able to like it's a visible difference of like oh that's kind of pretty as it looks like a cloud layer below with the various colored lights shining through it
Mm-hmm.
as you get up and up and up, and finally it stops. You're a little bit above halfway above this building here.
Okay.
Very, very large buildings.
Large.
Um, Also, like the bottommost levels of the building, you know, mall sort of section. Like you technically like the first floor of the hotel is like the 50th floor of a building, something like that.
Oh,
Just
that's
because
nice.
it's very much a layered city.
Mm-hmm. So we feasibly don't even have to leave this building
Yeah, you can
because it's
do
got everything.
everything in the building.
Okay.
But, of course, there might be other stores in different places, which is why you went down to the market district nearby, because that place has literally everything,
Yeah.
except for, illegal goods.
Right. Right.
But you already got your illegal goods, you're good.
Yeah. Exactly.
Nothing, no crime going on here, Mr. Officer Man.
Yeah, we're all totally pure and innocent. No bad laws being broken. No law be
Yeah.
broken. Yeah. There we go.
Oh, yeah.
Hear that, Black?
You're,
It's fine.
you're able to get up and up.
Was that a sniff?
Yep.
Excellent.
You think you can taste the crime with your nose, your sniffer. But where? It's hard to say. There's too much crime in the air. You'll you might find out next time, though. Next time, they're
Ooh.
black.
Nice.
Um,
So
but
up and
yeah,
up.
you're eventually you reach your floor. You got a nice scenic view. Um, Still you can't really see any stars, even though you're above the smog glare. Like the light pollution's just way too much.
Oh, sad. Expected,
Yeah.
but sad.
There's also like a second smog layer that's kind of thinner, way up there.
Oh
Or
no.
maybe those are just clouds. Like it's really hard to say. You hope those are just clouds. They're
Right.
kind of tinted, so you're not too sure. Like maybe
Figures.
that's just the atmosphere. Fingers crossed.
So what you're saying is, even when we're just walking around and stuff, I definitely breathe a lot better when my cog helmet is on.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
The rooms have nice, good purifiers. Very quiet, very quiet.
Good.
Yeah.
So I wend my way to, well, it'd be room one because that's the first stop. Or I suppose I'll roll to see which room she actually is sleeping in to dictate what room she goes to.
Probably one or two,
Yeah,
since three is the quiet time, schmexy time room.
correct. So, yep, room one
One. All right.
is where her stuff is right now.
So you head on into room one, and just like when Black and White went in there, it's a bit later in the night. Hash is very much the I'm the cool parent. I will let you stay up forever because I'm not actually your parent.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care that your bedtime was 3 hours ago.
What a
You can,
cool uncle.
yeah. And Trent cannot take any blame because Hash was put in charge of the kids.
Exactly. Hash has all the authority here, so
Yes, Trent is just an enabler.
absolutely.
And you walk in on a cute sight. Um, Four grown men sitting at the coffee table on the ground with the two small beans having tea.
Amazing.
One of the small beans, a Mac, is like halfway asleep.
Mm-hmm.
Like only opening up the door kind of like jolted them awake, but they're already like starting to like pass down again. Sammy kind of waves to you.
I wave back.
Um, Trent He has a little tiara on that's way too small for him. He also now has like a very fancy handkerchief bib.
Amazing.
Amazing. Hash also has a tiny tiara. His is a different size, so it's not nearly as tiny as the one that Trent's has. Like
Mhm.
Trent's tiara would fit like a doll more than it would a person.
Excellent,
Hash
excellent.
is like at least like child size.
Is it like
Um,
just shoved on the top of his head then and just
yeah, it's just like
precarious?
placed there precariously. I believe Black was also given a tiara or a crown, and it's white. It has the wand.
Amazing. Lorne will drink this cider. Um, and we'll try to sidle without interrupting the party over to the section where clothes are so she can get her normal clothes.
With the grace of a ballerina, you're able to go and get your clothes and then sprinkle away.
Yes.
Thankfully, thankfully you do not sully the eyes of the princess party as you're
Yes.
wearing your jacket.
Yes, exactly.
Your trench coat that only like goes to your
It,
thighs,
it does. It's
and then the arms just stick out all the sleeves. So it's just a regular person-sized trench coat
Yup.
because
It
you're
might
a
not even
monster,
be
Lauren.
hers. It might be someone else's that she's borrowing.
I like to imagine she just rented it because she thought it would be funny.
Yes, there we go. She rented it. She'll give it back.
Just a regular trench coat.
Yep, regular. Like half tempted to say that she even bought like a little accompanying like the detective fedora.
Dora,
Yeah,
it's fantastic.
dip it down like, I smell trouble. I'm on the case. Okay.
Cute.
Yes. I she'll probably I'm trying to think of what the least disruptive is because she could slip into the bathroom and change in there and then slide back out. Or change in room number 2.
Room one and room two are connected.
Oh, they are, aren't they?
Yeah,
It's one of
probably like
those.
probably the standard bathroom connection.
Oh, so they're connected by the bathroom.
Yeah,
Oh, okay, that's cool. I know some hotel rooms, like, the bathroom is their own thing and then they're only connected by, like, a door on the wall, and that the wall is what connects the two.
yeah.
Okay, so yeah, she'll slip into the bathroom, change in there, and roll up like all of her stuff she was wearing, neatly into the trench coat, um, to save some people any embarrassment.
Very good.
And she'll have it all tucked under her arm as she slips into room number 2.
All right, room number two. Um, it's not kept, incredibly dark. Most of the lights are off. A couple are, however, on to like mostly illuminating the sitting area of that room, like lamp sort of lights, not fluorescent big lights.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like not as bright as room one, but still, you can easily see around. You can hear the equivalent of a TV is on,
Equivalent.
definitely playing something. Yeah, it's probably like
A floating screen or something.
something like that,
Uh huh.
But it's a TV. Once and always a TV. And so definitely someone's in here doing stuff.
And I presume it's probably darker than both the bathroom and the other room were.
Slightly darker, yeah. Not, like ooh, spooky dark, but
Spooky day.
more subdued light.
Low light, warm light.
Yeah.
Okay, so she'll. I'm sure she sees him in there.
Oh yeah, you can definitely see that. Franklin's sitting down on the couch, uh, watching some sort of quick moving things. if you take a couple minutes to look at it, looks like they are some sort of quick moving ground vehicles, question mark?
Question mark. They're
Question mark.
vehicles of some kind? Question mark?
Some
Question
kind.
mark.
Because, like, some have wheels, some have tracks.
Mm-hmm.
So you
Lauren.
don't, so you're not too
Local.
sure.
What?
So you're just not too sure what they are.
Okay. Lorne will give him a wave in her style. And then she'll find some place to tuck her folded trench coat. There's like usually a clothing rack area,
Oh yeah,
so she'll just kind of
yeah,
tuck it on the top, tippy top area because it's so easy for her to reach.
yeah. Like most people, you like stand over tippy toes. Lauren
Mm-hmm.
just stands.
Yeah, she just stands. She could probably reach it by sitting too. Who knows?
Maybe might
Um,
might have a stretch while sitting, but you know.
it was a good stretch. And she'll move her way over to Franklin, to the couch.
All right, Franklin does shimmy on over, pull his legs over to his side so he got room
Mm-hmm.
because he knows that Lauren doesn't just sit, Lauren sprawls.
Yes. And she will sit sprawl uh, gracefully.
Yep.
And
Daintily sprawls out,
yes. And then
limbs everywhere.
pulls a blanket over. I'm sure she'll find something, whether it's from the couch itself or she flails a limb out to steal a blanket from one of the beds.
Yeah, I'm sure you're able to do that, no problem. Um, Now, actually seeing what's going on, you can definitely tell that this is some sort of race. And there seems to be a couple minor little, like, alterations in this race TM. And it seems that it's not people racing as much as it is little uh, remote control vehicles racing. And they're going pretty quick from what it looks like. At least in most cases, when they get into more sandy terrain, it seems to slow down quite a bit.
Mm-hmm.
But they're still moving pretty quick.
What are you watching?
I'm just watching. Uh, some RC races.
Is it something local that's being broadcasted?
Um, I think so. There is a entire section of a screen dedicated to betting, but I have that turned off. So probably local.
Hmm.
But honestly, it's hard to tell because there's a sun in this. There's definitely no sun outside.
Definitely.
Could also just be like an indoor fake sun, but when I wouldn't see the point of doing that.
Maybe add it after the fact?
Maybe.
Is there
How
anything?
was? Oh, sorry. No, no. You
No,
go
you.
ahead.
You.
No, no, no. You spoke first.
She gives him a little smile.
He gives a little smile back.
I don't remember what I was going to ask.
Oh well. Um. He seems kind of thoughtful as he also forgot what he was going to say. Before he says, "Oh, I think I got it. How was your time out?"
It was interesting.
Oh, that's good. Is everyone back or just you?
Just me.
Oh,
I
well,
got
that was
bored.
you were out for a pretty long while. What was it, 5, 6 hours?
It was that long, wasn't it?
Yeah. Could imagine getting bored. I don't think poker's that entertaining.
No, the game itself really wasn't. I know the people were caught up in the stakes. I don't really care about that kind of thing.
Yeah, it's not the best to get worked up over all that sort of stuff.
Mm-hmm. The atmosphere was getting a little, rambunctious as well.
Oh, he has the expression of, oh, he 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 knows two of the individuals who went.
Yup.
He can understand.
Yup. Lauren's got that look on her face that conveys exactly what she means and
Well,
what he understands.
I suppose that that's that then.
That's that. It was
Any
kind
idea
of
when?
funny seeing the look on some of their faces, though. The
Oh,
other players.
yeah, I don't imagine some of them appreciate the rambunctious attitude too much.
Some did and some didn't.
Yeah, that checks out.
Mm-hmm. But
Well,
otherwise, it was fun.
that's that's good. Is there anything that you want to watch?
No, this is fine. What have you been up to?
Um, Mostly watching different events like this. Oh, probably gonna head to bed soon. It's getting a pretty late. Late.
It is. It's like,
Yeah.
what, two? She squints at the screen.
Um,
I'm sure there's time
a-
there or
about
somewhere else.
there. Yeah, it's almost two.
My goodness.
It's like I said, you've been up for quite a while.
And I don't think they're going to be back anytime soon either.
Well, some of them, I guess.
Speaking of antics, I see you are not among the count of the tea party.
Uh, no.
You were invited, right?
Yeah. I just wanted some quiet time.
Mm-hmm. Quiet is good.
The kids are mostly quiet, but well, you know how Hash can get. It's always amusing but loud when he has to censor himself.
Mm-hmm.
So I figured I would just watch some different events here and not be a dampener on their mood.
You're not a dampener.
Well, I know I'm not a dampener, but it's kind of rude if other people are doing something and you're just doing your own thing. So I went over here instead to do that.
The benefit of two rooms.
Yep.
Yep. She basically snuggles in. Gets comfy. And I
Well,
don't.
let's see.
Okay, I was gonna say I don't know if there's much else
Oh,
a conversation from her.
all right. Well, he was going to say, well, it looks like you've already gotten pretty comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
Sure there's nothing you want to watch?
I'm sure.
All right. Well, I think this race is about over in a couple of minutes. Um, they have one that's well, it's not here, but it's live feed of what I used to do if you want to watch that.
Oh, she perks up a little bit. I'd love to.
Oh, all right, well, once this is finished, we can go and watch that. I don't think I'll be able to stay awake for all of it. Uh, I can feel myself starting to drift a bit,
Mm-hmm.
but we at least can see the tail end of the startup phase and then the beginning of the actual race.
Yes.
All right. He gives his small Franklin smile.
She gives a small Lauren smile.
Lorne smiles. Terrifying.
No, it's a little one. It's one of the good ones. Not the big spooky ones that she
Yeah,
very
yeah.
rarely flashes to be spooky.
A kind Lorne smile.
Yeah. Um, I'd imagine if there is no complaint raised from Franklin, and because Lauren is very tired, because I'm sure at this point her cocktail is run out,
Oh yeah.
um, that she may fall asleep before him, but she may also be using him as a pillow at some point.
It probably definitely happens. And Franklin doesn't mind.
Hey.
Like I imagine this isn't the first time Lorne has used him as a pillow.
Mm-hmm. Yay.
They're not dating, they say to everyone.
Yeah, we're not dating. It's not
It's
dating.
not, it's not a date. They just fell asleep, and I fell asleep.
Yeah. They're holding hands. We're not holding hands, they say as they're holding hands. Which might be happening. Who knows?
Yeah.
I can't say whether it is or isn't.
It's all left to interpretation.
Yes.
Yeah.
Cool, 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 cool. Thank you.
Space race happens.
Space race. And she gets to watch some of what he used to do, which is neat.
Yeah. They go quick,
They go fast.
very fast. Like zoom.
I can
Thankfully,
see.
since it's such large distances, you can actually appreciate the race.
Right, the camera's able to pan back, and it probably's got
Yeah.
like special like features to slow down motion and blah blah blah.
Yeah, rather than if it was the super quick RC cars in person, zom. Oh, there we go. Oh, here. Oh, they're gone again.
Yeah. I'd imagine because they're here for like 2 full weeks too, and I'm sure there's plenty of races being streamed.
Oh yeah,
Um,
lots
I,
of gambling to be made.
right. I could totally see like Franklin and Lauren sitting and watching, a couple more, and like when she's more awake, she'll actually get up and like make some popcorn, and they can sit down and watch.
All right, we can certainly say something like that
They're
happens.
definitely not dine-in dates, not at all.
No,
Nope. Order something nice like that can be brought up to them.
when everyone else gets back, they're just like, ah.
Right.
But like these two are just so passed out that no one even notices everyone else coming back.
Yes,
Much
absolutely.
like how um the
The
princess
teetotalers.
table.
Yeah.
So black. It was determined in the last RP that everyone at the princess table fell asleep at the princess table in one way or another.
Glad to hear it. This is the second time Black fell asleep playing with the kids.
Yeah.
Yes. It's so
Um,
wholesome. I love it.
the only unwholesome part of it was Mac fell asleep in food again.
Honestly,
Kind of
that makes
wholesome
it
in its
more
own
wholesome.
way.
Makes it more wholesome. God, I love fucking Ram out there doing whatever the nonsense was with poker.
Uh-huh.
Black tea
It
with his
was
daughter.
nonsense. It was nonsense.
Well, because I was listening to that and I didn't even realize that everyone was wearing those outfits until like
Yeah.
halfway
Halfway
through it.
through.
I was like, Jesus Christ.
Uh-huh.
I also love like it. RP does this hilarious thing where like you just do these things that would never be written in a story otherwise. Where Khan will be like, Ram flexes while sitting there for like 20 minutes. Like, what does that even mean? But it's
He's
amazing. And
doing
then
strongman poses.
yeah,
He's
and
just
then
flexing in the
you,
background, yeah.
as the GM, are like, yes, there is a man who finds this delicious.
Oh,
Complete
you are.
nonsense.
You chose a good time to leave, Kareem.
Oh no! Did it become full degeneracy after? I
Yes.
heard that. Yeah, they started like making out in laps and
There
shit, and I
was
was like, "What is
there
that?"
was
Okay.
there was degeneracy, and you also missed my like crusty old pervert man voice.
Oh, that was probably real good.
Yeah,
Right.
everyone was like, "Chance, you can't do that voice ever again."
Oh, I'm
It
sure it
was
was
like
really good then.
it was like 1 second, I'll let Let me build myself into doing it.
You're getting prepped. Oh no! You can stop now. Yeah, you can. That's enough for me.
I know
That
I
was
typed in
awful.
like chat was
That
like,
was everyone's exact reaction,
yeah,
Kareem. Or like people were like, Chance, you're too good at this.
yeah. I was like,
Speaking from experience, Chance.
I was like 5 million experience to chance for doing this.
It's awful. He doesn't deserve experience. He enjoyed it too much. Putting everyone in pain.
Good stuff.
That was really good.
It was. I think it was really nice. The wholesome dynamic with Black and Wyatt, and then the kids, and then the absolute degeneracy going on.
Wyatt goes fucking golfing.
The kitty
Everyone
golfing was
else,
good.
degeneracy.
Degeneracy.
The golfing was good.
Yep. I'm glad you enjoyed the golf your friends experience in
I,
tabletop.
oh my god.
You felt with those names.
I respect the commitment, Chance, because you didn't have to do that, but you did. I know if I was jamming that, I would have been like, I don't fucking care. But you were like, no, we're doing this and it's happening.
Oh, that's what I was saying. Was it was chance getting his golf with your friends
His itch.
itch? Yeah.
Because no one will play with me. Because
It's
everyone's
just,
like, Chance, you're too good.
I don't even.
I'm
have
sure
it.
I could defeat you in golf, says
Maybe.
the person who doesn't play or care about golf.
Perhaps.
Man. Nice.
Nothing's set in stone after all when it's golf.
I don't. Golf is not a sport that I'm a big fan of.
Same.
What?
He just
I
likes
like
the
mini
game.
golf. I like mini golf. I don't like golf.
Same. God, I haven't mini golfed in ages.
Putt putt.
Yeah. Putt.
It used to be my go-to date move
Nice.
because it's just easy and fun and not too expensive.
And you know if they don't like it, they're just not the one for you.
I mean, if you can't get overly fake competitive over mini golf, I don't even know why we're playing. I don't know why we're here.
Or if you get too competitive over it, you're like, whoa, whoa, whoa. This is like
Exactly.
mini
But
golf.
this is just mini golf. Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah.
It's a kid's game, man.
It's a great vetter for certain personality types.
It's a good way to put it. It legitimately is.
Amazing.
Kareem over here, write that down, write that down. Even though Kareem's already done it.
Write that down. Okay. Let me hunt down some other music for the Minerva one because I'm pretty sure it'll be different.
Alrighty.
Thank you again for the Franklin. I will probably draw something because it's
Alrighty.
a cute image.
Gasp.
Yeah. Shoot, what do I play?